value time freedom. We've been so brainwashed in society where we are valuing money, something external, an external creation. We value money more than our time, and time equals our life, our ability to experience life. And the result of that is that 90% of the people, they are stuck in their own country, in the same place they have been born in, because they aren't capable of attuning themselves to a different frequency where they can experience life to the fullest. So we we are actually retardified by society. We are made retarded. We are brainwashed in a certain way where our unconscious mind, our perspective, isn't capable of attuning to different frequencies, and therefore we are easily brainwashed. Our perspective is easily controlled by the television. We become a tool, a minion, a, an lower class tool of the elites that are part of the money system. And that's only because we value money or social pressure or belief systems that are put inside of us by the television or whatever, or the fear of no money, not paying rent, these kinds of stuff. And that stems from not being capable of envisioning a new reality, lowering your monthly expenses, because all these belief systems and connections in the brain and self images, we are stuck. It's actually a mind game. Okay, it's the problem is within, because most people, they are retardified by the school system, and then they get stuck in the work and the school. They aren't capable of achieving a higher level of time freedom, because they are stuck in certain actions that pay the rent. They are stuck in certain actions that create the same dopamine loop. They are stuck in certain actions that all their free time, all their mental energy goes towards someone else's dream, someone else's work, or school that does not learn you anything that is really useful in this time and age. So you are using your brain in a direction that never brings you more freedom. And that's because you do not value freedom. Start valuing freedom more than money. Stop working. Just stop working, get money problems, and just fix your money problems in your own unique way. That's how you should do it, okay? Don't be dependent on external people who do not care about you to be your provider of income. Because if you become dependent on someone for your money that does not care about you, that does not care about your future, that does not care about your life, which is like 99% of all people, and if you build a strong connection with them, that could be changing. But at the core, all people are perceiving life from their unconscious agenda. Okay, so in their mind, they are top priority. You are secondary. So you have to understand that everyone is looking at life from their priority, from their perspective. Okay, so the moment you start to value your time more and have a strong self-image, okay, you love yourself, you believe in yourself, and you put freedom above money, then comes a point you can break free, because then you can detach, and then you can start thinking from your own frequency, start taking actions from your own frequency, start creating awareness from your own frequency. And awareness from your own frequency are totally different people, totally different things, and totally different opportunities. And once you are on that timeline, once you start to take actions and control your habits on that frequency, that's how you get to a new future. Okay, but that's only possible getting in your own energy, getting in your own frequency, getting in your own perspective, if you're capable of valuing your freedom more than money. Money is just a reflection of your habits. But your habits were programmed into you by the place that you started to work for or the school you started to learn in, okay? And all these things were actually mentally forced upon you because you didn't have any other choice in the system you were born in. And that's because we all never had the chance to be in our own energy for a long period because we were forced as children to be brainwashed. Okay, we were forced as children stop playing, start going school, sit on the desk, stare at the teacher, and just write down and repeat what's being said. It's like, okay, stop using your brain, stop using your unique thinking, believe you're retarded and that you can only get smarter by learning, and don't play, don't experience, don't fail because then you have to do the year all over again. That's the mindset that's being created, but you actually have to use your imagination, okay, to see different opportunities. You have to take action and fail to get feedback how to do it better, okay. You have to listen to your own feelings from within, not external, okay. That's how you start attuning yourself to a new frequency, and this new frequency can create something unique in this world. And if enough people start creating something unique from this world, from their unique perspective, protecting their energy, protecting their perspective, and start taking actions and creating habits from their own unique thinking, that's the moment this system will change. Okay. But right now we are tricked in, oh, just go vote, watch television, go vote on that party. No, it's actually a bunch of people who do not control their own perspective, who do not control their own thinking, who are being tricked in playing a game that's always rigged against them. Okay? When are people going to understand that voting and playing the game of society will never change society? You're actually feeding it. Also, the and this perspective, I'm only capable of giving this perspective. I'm capable of seeing the bigger picture of what's happening, is because I am disconnected from this frequency. If I would be still in this frequency, I would still be in the illusion and I wouldn't even be capable of giving you this information. And listening to this maybe opens your eyes, or maybe it triggers some belief systems within you. It's like, oh, what the hell is he saying? I know a lot about this topic, and all these parties work in this and this and this and this way, and no, this is the way to make things change. Um, More information about a topic does not always have to be the right information, because all the information you have comes from the same screen everyone is getting programmed with. So if you get a lot of information about a topic and it's the information others want you to know how to see a certain situation, which is very important to push the agenda of society, and there's a lot of money involved. If you know a lot of information about this topic, it does not per definition have to make you see life in more depth. Okay, you see life with a bigger illusion. The same with doctors, okay? They learn a lot about medicine, but all the things they are learning about these medicine are actually substances that are being pushed by Big Pharma. And Big Pharma are the biggest killer mafias out there that kill a lot of people legally, and they get so many lawsuits, and they just don't care because they make more with the money than the lawsuits are costing, okay? So it's this perpetual cycle. And the same is with voting on parties and that kind of. It's a game that's being played. It's always rigged against you. Doctors also, they have a lot of information about this medicine, but all this information they're having is just put inside of them with some people who have an agenda, and therefore they see life not with more depth. They see life with a bigger illusion. And you have to get more time freedom to disconnect yourself from these illusions. Okay, you have to gravitate more towards medicines that come from nature, that are considered drugs by society, but it's actually a label that's used wrongly about certain substances that can open your mind and that can break you free from this slave frequency. Okay, so start prioritizing time freedom more than money, start living more cheaply, start to upgrade your mind, start to upgrade your perspective, start to take control over your own thinking, start to take control over your own habits, and attune yourself to a vision that your soul has planted in your heart, the reason you reincarnated in this world. Okay, this is very important. If you need any help with that, click on the link below. Everything you need to change your reality, to get back in your own unique frequency. And yeah, thanks for watching. Click like, subscribe. Very important, very important. Click the bell button so you will be notified when I'm bringing out a video. And this thing is so important because it allows me to keep you on my frequency. And if you're capable of staying on my frequency, there's no other way that you will achieve freedom. Okay, so click the bell button, very important. Put on notification, click the bell button, so every time I push a video you can watch it, and that way I can truly bring you to freedom. Okay, so yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.